Welcome back, combatants. In this new arena, we have a level 20 who has just scared the shit out of us by putting up an electromagnetic force field around the arena. Let's fight.
It's a Souls arena.
Oh, he's got health. He is tenacious. He is relentless. But who is he? And why does he have a thing wrapped around his head?
I can never remember how to actually pronounce it, but it's the Japanese Hachiman bandana.
We have successfully routed our foe. And now he has a quest.
Sure thing, Ryu. Let's go.
Heh heh heh. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all.
Father Servo. Okay.
I am not question mark man. I am Father Servo. You will respect me. I am your father.
Sure thing, dude. What you need?
I don't know, 2B. Nina, shut the hell up. Father Servo shall impart upon you all of his secret battle arts. They are genuine.
Is he gonna give us the Hadoken?
Unfortunately, you have to bring me a series of very specific items in order for us to actually make this happen. But first, let us kung fu fight.
Alright. White belt.
Yep. And by using, of course, the white belt, the belt graduation system, you see that we're only just getting started with Father Servo. This guy has a lot of quests to give you if you give him the time.
Are we ever going to graduate up to black belt?
You can. Not in this playthrough, unfortunately, no. It's not that I didn't want to, it's that it just takes a lot of time. I have done it.
And he is down? Yeah, he's down.
It just, Pod just makes this absurdly unfair. But
Yeah.
Father Servo doesn't care how he goes down. He just wants to fight. Oh, not quite as tough now. Well, that's the whole point of the little recipe guide he gives you every time you take him out and you make a little quest progress, is he uses these components in order to improve his body.
A warped wire.
A warped wire, a piece of string, a paper clip, a rubber band.
The dinosaur-like machines. Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, the dinosaurs. They're the ones that got the kicky legs. They kick you. Apparently, we were already holding it.
We already had a warped wire. Okay.
Father Servo will for a fee, of course. Sweet.
Hey, we leveled up to 12. Sweet.
Yep, that's for completing the white belt quest, I'm pretty sure. And now,
Yep.
unit data has been updated. So in order to get the next belt, you have to actually talk to him. You guys are low level and puny. Fear me. Alright, now going through SideQuest Town.
The Council of Humanity has a message for all of our brave androids fighting on the surface.
It's good to
It has
have the
been
human
several
help.
millennia since the aliens and their advanced force, the machine lifeforms, attacked us. Millennia since mankind was forced to evacuate to the surface of the moon. But thanks to your continued struggle, we have been able to survive.
The humans are long gone, dude. It's okay. You don't have to keep this ruse up.
Are the last
You
hope of
are
humanity.
android soldiers.
We look forward
Uncle
to
Sam
your
pointing
continued
finger
success in
are the
combat.
last hope for humanity.
Glory to
We want
mankind.
you. Bring glory to mankind. You've got mail. We are in the desert to complete a missing android search and possibly rescue quest.
Are you sure you're not here in order to find Jean Paul's last admirer?
Well, John Paul's Last Admirer is actually like further into the desert zone. This is the intermediary area between the city ruins and the desert zone. You got to go through the jackass dynamite blown open gate in order to find John Paul's Admirer in the desert. But what you can do here without having to dig much further is you could pick up a few items, you could kill a few low-level baddies.
They were just hopping about, Mr. Cloud.
No, they were cruising for a bruising.
They were not cruising for a bruising. They were just hopping about.
They were playing with fire and got burned.
They were not playing with fire. They have no method of combustion at the moment.
They wanted to look closely at my sword and they saw the point. Oh, these guys are level 30s. Oh my god. Why are there
Although Pod still makes this a joke.
Why are there level 30s in my level 12 game? But yes, you are right. Because of Pod.
These guys are guarding the treasure spot, so...
Oh, there's treasure up ahead.
For gameplay, it makes sense for them. For them to be significantly higher level. But yeah, Pod still makes this a joke.
Well, Pod makes the entire game a joke when you really look at it. But that's a matter of personal choice if you really want to use Pod. And there's a couple things you can do to make Pod, not that useful. One of them primarily is upping the difficulty so that while you're not dying in one hit, although you can depending on the situation, you can't lock onto a target. So that immediately breaks Pod's usefulness, is when you can't just walk around and free roam the map, in any direction, any speed. Pod will stay locked on, but not in hard mode. Hard mode, you got to do all the aiming yourself.
Okay.
Which I guess, in a way, is what makes hard mode awesome. Is, this makes the game, not even challenging. But the game needs to be challenging.
Now they're trying to hit us with circular buzzsaw CDs.
Well, now that there's only one of them, I can actually concentrate on this clown. Alright, they're all done. And they dropped a kind of decent amount of G.
No!
The wrong way. This way. See? The canyon, of course. Oh boy, you are level 35. This guy is sturdy as fuck. And we're going to spend a lot of time fighting this guy. All Caps Man has sword and blood on his face.
Although, very clearly he is malfunctioning due to emotional stress.
But his health is only 15% depleted at the moment.
That's 10, not 15.
So, being that we're going to be fighting this guy in a rather similar fashion, especially by dodging and by spamming the shoot button because Pod has infinite ammo, as we've been going over, I wanted to talk about, we're always the subject of how the commentators are doing comes up occasionally in Rocket Rabbit Commentaries, even though by commentaries the name we should be commentating on the game. But god damn it, did I have a lousy experience playing Bloodborne last night. Do you want to hear about it?
Sure.
Alright, so I have come to realize that Ludwig the Accursed / Ludwig the Holy Blade is the bossiest of the Bloodborne bosses, because not only is he ridiculously tough, but he even has an intermediary unskippable cutscene transformation. That is how much damage this guy deals to me in one hit. Do not let him hit you repeatedly. So I'm just trying to have a ding-dang do some fun time with my anonymous buddies who all they want to do is just kill the boss. So I team up with this one particular fellow. We're into the fight. Everything's going fine. And then Ludwig does that one jump up into the air, starts dripping blood from the ceiling, doesn't know when you're going to land type of attack. And let me tell you something about that particular attack. It only hones in on the player who summoned me. Even if I hit Ludwig, it will aim for the Beckoner no matter what. But the fucking Beckoner actually, glued to me for a second while Ludwig was in the air, and I kind of had that moment where, oh shit, it was dilemma. Do I try to dodge Ludwig now, or do I, get the hell away from this fucking bullseye on my head The guy sticks to me, runs away. Like, I know you're running away from him because you have to, but you're on top of me. Ludwig hits me. He's the only one. He hits me, misses the other guy, and then he pins me and kills me. So I'm dead. All because I had a little error in judgment, not knowing we're only halfway killing this guy, by the way. And I'm dead. So I come back into the game because, of course, he dies. I think, if I had to guess, he probably was halfway taking out Ludwig Holy Blade form when he died, hence it took him so long. And I do my gesture thing, and I observe that he has a computer player helper this time. So I think, all right, we're going in as a trio, and this is going to be awesome. I get all excited, and then he pulls the silencing blank on me, and he ejects me from the game. So now I effectively feel like I had my time wasted by a thing that never happened to me before in any match I had against Ludwig, from a guy who did not even understand that I died because of him. And that's
the problems of escorting new players through difficult segments.
You're telling me, man. It was that
Now the question, of course, since this is Bloodborne, could you parry that attack?
You can't parry the attack.
Damn.
Ludwig the Accursed is a big, atrocious monster, and you can normally only parry riposte enemies that are your size, if not just a little bit bigger.
And Bloodborne changes that. You can parry a majority of the monsters in Bloodborne.
Well, so you can stagger slash visceral. We're only 80% through taking out this level 35, and we've been here for like 4 minutes. You can stagger state slash visceral attack Ludwig the Accursed and Ludwig Holy Play. They happen at very specific moments during their health bar depletion. But I'm saying, like, this is a boss that I know so well, and I died because of a thing that never happened to me before, and then I got exactly the feedback that I probably should have been expecting, that the guy just plain didn't trust me, but nobody's ever ejected me from a game before. It's not cool. It's a waste. It wastes everybody's time. Because I'm trying to play, I had a game, you took it away from me, you're trying to kill the boss. Even if I'm a fucking idiot, it's still better than going in with nobody.
Machine life forms comrades were destroyed. Driven by that grudge, it lured a resistance member to this location. It then proceeded to destroy him.
Are you saying this thing wanted revenge?
Oh, come on now. That concept is far too complex for a machine.
But not for a human, now is it, 9S?
The humans brought the cannibal machine or something over here.
I wonder if it's
it
the
fucking ate him.
we're looking for.
It ate his
Let's
robot
check his
organs.
memory. Seems this one came here looking for revenge as well.
Oh, it's a cycle of revenge parody. Okay.
Well, of course. It is a cycle of revenge.
Ooh, memory chip.
More social commentary. See, NieR Automata doesn't necessarily bring unique things to the table, but I like the assemblage and the combinations of the things. It makes a truly remarkable collection here.
She has to know.
No matter what that truth actually is.
2B hesitates to answer.
Well, the truth is your friend went out seeking revenge, and he got revenge, and then he got revengeanced himself.
Hello? Testing, testing.
Hey, Pascal.
Pascal? Is that you?
9S. Yes, it is me. Many apologies for the sudden transmission.
Didn't apologize
I
the
heard
first
that you were
time.
searching for the missing
Asshole.
child, yes? Well, if you would, please consider this a personal request from myself as well. Go find the child as quickly as you can. She's such a good little girl and so fond of her sister.
We can do
She's
that.
probably somewhere around the desert at the moment. That's where she's likely to find the dented plate her sister needs.
Got it.
Thank you so much. And please be careful, all right?
I'm telling you, that's Operator 6-0.
No, the Operator 6L sounds way more girly than that.